Dear friends, good afternoon. Here is your daily mitzvah for Sunday, today, the 75th day of learning through the Rambam's Sefer HaMitzvahs. We're continuing the laws of marriage. And we're learning specifically the mitzvah we started yesterday of the obligations from a husband to his wife that the Torah mandates, that is part of the contract of the ksuba and is part of the framework of the Torah's marriage called kiddushin. And the three specific obligations that are biblically mandated is that the husband must provide for his wife ample clothing, ample food, and ample intimacy, to be responsive emotionally and physically to her intimate needs. And part of this mitzvah is as well is that a husband must be kind and respectful and compassionate and sensitive to his wife and can never come down too harsh on her, and in general should not create this environment of tension and stress and fear within a marriage. That is a biblical mitzvah. Very interesting. And as part of these laws, because the ksuba is a contract, and at the end of the day, it's contractual law. I'm saying it's a shtar, it's a ksuba, it's a contract of things that one party owes to another party, and part of this as well is that she will inherit the husband if the husband dies in her lifetime, and as well that her children get to inherit from the husband's property and money, and all these things. So exactly how it's adjudicated in all the different variables. So lots of complex laws, which are again contractual laws, because one party owes something to the other party, and so that's all laid out in the Rambam these days. But one specific detail I want to share with you that the Rambam says about these laws is that the Rambam sums up the correct attitude, and this is part of Jewish law, part of halacha, how the Torah wants a husband and a wife to both view each other and how they should, what should be the posture of one to another. So the Rambam says like this: the husband should honor his wife more than he honors himself, and to love his wife as much as he loves himself. And that the husband should take care of his wife and provide for her to the maximum of his means based on how much money he has, based on his financial capability. And that the husband should always be kind and compassionate and speak sensitively to his wife, and to never speak in a way that will cause fear and stress, and in general to never speak with her in a depressing and anxious tone of voice. And the wife as well should honor her husband. And in the words of the Rambam, the imagery that the Rambam gives us is that the wife should honor her husband and create this environment of respect and awe, as if her husband is a king, and to take care of the husband and to create that environment within the marriage. And the Rambam says that it is by the man and the husband, is by the husband and the wife coming to the marriage with this attitude, that this is the Jewish way of marriage, and that this is the way which creates a healthy marriage, which is going to be long-lasting, according to the tradition of Yiddishkeit. And dear friends, and by the way, just these words of the Rambam, which I'm paraphrasing, I'm not giving you an exact over here, they are studied tremendously down to their nuance of exactly what is the correct attitude, because these are very, very interesting words that the Rambam says over here. But in any case, dear friends, that is the little nugget for today, the daily mitzvah for today. We will see you all soon for our next daily mitzvah. Have a wonderful week ahead in Zai Gesund.